Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, we're starting the holiday fireworks early with all the latest sizzling hot topics. And from the hit series Power, Omari, Hardwick, and Naturi Naughton are here, talking about starring with 50 Cent and all those steamy love scenes. Plus, we're bringing the hot topics and the funny to the streets of New York City for a new edition of Street Talk. Now, here's Wendy!
I'm doing great. I'm feeling a little antsy. I've got a lot to talk to you about, so let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Come on. Okay. So, no, please, no, look, I've got something to tell you. And it's not good, depending on how you feel. Well, guess which Hollywood family wants to be the next Kardashians? Demi Moore and her daughters. I think this is lowbrow. I think that Demi Moore, who's worth over $100 million, they don't need the money, and then, the father, Bruce Willis, who has gone off and married and made a new family, but they can protect their 3 daughters together from being a part of reality slop, in my opinion. Rumor is the oldest. We loved her on Dancing with the Stars. Yeah. And then there is Scout, the middle child. She's the nipple activist. You remember she went topless in Manhattan? And then there's their youngest, Tallulah, who went to rehab. And so they're the 3 Willis girls. And I feel, first of all, this is a show that I'd watch. Only because they're not my daughters. And I'm curious. And Demi is going to be in and out of being on this show. I think that reality TV is not the place for, like, one of the first families of Hollywood. And I know that Demi has not acted in anything in a while, but she's still relevant to me, and I still consider her A-list. And I still consider Bruce Willis A-list. So, reportedly, though, the parents are happy that their daughters will be able to be on a reality show and earn their own money. And, I'm curious, even if Demi never went on the show, believe it or not, I'm even curious about the daughters without the parents being involved. Like, how do they interact with each other? And how do they party or hang out? And what do they do, for a living? This may change, in my opinion, reality TV forever. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it started with the Osbournes, right? They were the first big family that we knew, and we loved that show, right? Right? And then there was the Eastwood family, Clint Eastwood, his wife, and their children step and together or whatever. Anyway, the kids. It lasted for like a season every once in a while. And I still, even though Clint Eastwood is older, he's still A-list. You know, and I was shocked that he allowed the wife to say okay to doing reality TV because she was the main one leading the charge, this beautiful girl right here, leading the charge. Well, they have since divorced because reality TV does a number. I feel like Demi and her daughters will be the third big reality or third big Hollywood family to do reality TV. And all of a sudden, for you watching, you know, you want a reality show. All of a sudden, people won't want you to do the show like networks and whatnot because now you have relevant people, families doing reality TV and you'll be squeezed out. And not in a good way. I still don't want to see the Willis family on reality TV from a dignity standpoint, but from a sloppy Jersey mom standpoint, okay. Okay, hi Sherri Shepherd, how you doing? We haven't talked about you in a while. I'm sure you're happy about that, Sherri. Sherri? So look, her nasty child support battle is finally over. Remember, she married this right here. And you know, only because I don't know him. I know Sherri. You know, Sherri and I, we've been compadres and peers for a long time. So, you know, I know the two sides to every story, but when you don't know another side, you go with what you know. And I know Sherri, that's a good woman. So, look. Remember, Sherri is claiming that her ex, this right there, tricked her into having a baby via surrogate so he could get child support. Sherri, a triccation is hard to believe. Sorry, because we're older, you know, we're not 18. Sherri, I would have a hard time as a judge sympathizing with you and a triccation. I'm gonna ask my co-hosts, because I don't want to be thrown under the bus. Sherri, clap if you think that she was not tricked. So in other words, 90% of my co-hosts believe, Sherri, you went into this fully as a fully functioning woman, knowing what you were getting into. Yes. So she's allegedly just agreed to pay this $4,100 a month until the kid is 13. Now, mind you, the kid is barely out of being a lima bean. I mean, you know, like she's got, and then it's going to increase to $4,600 a month from the 13th birthday on until he's 18. And I know what you're saying, because I'm like, okay, she's not on The View. What is Sherri doing for money? What is she gonna do? But Sherri is a stand-up comedian. That's a nice check. And she also is on the TV Land show with Seti and Niecy, Soul Man. But she's a guest star, and that check is not necessarily as big as if she was a regular star, but still, Sherri's a hustler. She'll know what to do. She's got her son, Jeffrey, you know, her bio son by her ex-husband, the ex-husband before this. And Sherri is going allegedly to go back into the court system to sue pursuing fraud claims, saying that she was frauded and tricked into having this. Sherri, this one's not gonna work, dear. You know, we all love Sherri, right? My thought regarding the court system is that there's a lot of red tape and stuff, and after you get a particular age, you know, all it does is cause fine lines and wrinkles. And nobody's going to believe that you were tricked, Sherri, because you married him. There was some sort of love there to begin with. And when you all started with the Petri dish and that, you know, the lima being in there, you know, to have the baby, and then you found the surrogate and you were making the phone calls, I can't believe that you were frauded. And this is only going to make you have to spend more money than you need to, because now you have to pay this. So, Sherri, in my humble opinion, just pay the money to this, and also you all's baby. Stop where you are regarding the fraud, because it's only going to wear on your heart, and move on with your life. Good luck, Sherri. Good luck, good luck. I just finished having a huge fight. With all my producers. Look, Cameron Diaz, I'm on your side. But let me tell you something. Here at Wendy, people can be very shady behind the scenes. Okay, well, here's what had happened. Cameron Diaz is taking a break from Hollywood to have a baby. Yeah. And, you know, she's 42 years old. And reportedly, she told her team that she doesn't want to take any jobs, no matter how much money they offer, because she's focusing on having a baby and I guess healing the whisper cracks that have been in her marriage of 6 months with Benji Madden, who's the twin to Joel Madden, who's married to Nicole Richie. Did you follow that bouncing ball? Yes. Okay. At 42, you can still have a baby at 42. The problem is it is really very specific. Like, if you can afford to take off and just focus on this baby, I think she's doing the right thing. You need to lay down, sit down, and focus. You know, plus, you know, they've been saying that she and Benji have been doing a lot of fighting, allegedly, even though they've only been married for 6 months, because of what, I don't know. But all I know is that when you have a fightation, if you add Asian to anything, it brings, welcome to my stupid world. Look. But here's the thing. So she's only been married to Benji for 6 months, and there've been a few fightations, allegedly. And I suspect one of them might be, when are we gonna have some kids? Like, Benji is a twin, and and Joel has a few kids or something, or 2 kids with Nicole Richie. So Benji has no kids, but now he has a brand new wife. And I would imagine it's hard for Cameron. As a grown woman, trying to do business, I have to say that by the time I reached 42, I was hard-headed in my own space also. It's very difficult for us to understand how to, no, this is always my side of the bed. Do you know what I'm saying? And, oh no, I always throw the coffee down the grinder. I don't just leave the coffee pot. And is this your plop of toothpaste in the sink? We don't do that around here, even though we're now married. But sometimes when you get a little longer in the tooth, it's difficult having another person in your household that you call a husband. And now I suspect in my mind that the husband might be pressuring her like, okay, look, we've got to settle down and try to have a child. You got 2 fried eggs left. Like, let's do this. And your acting career, just put that on hold for a moment. If it comes back to you, fine. If it doesn't, so what? We still have a blessing. But, so, you know, Cameron, I'm on your team regarding this. I don't know exactly why you did it. Hopefully it was your idea and not your husband making you do something. Because, you know, when you get to be a particular age, when your husband tries to make you do something, you're like, what? Get off me. What? You know, after you've lived your life by yourself as your own, you know, your own woman. But I wish them both well. I'm happy that she's going to settle down. I think that a baby for Cameron Diaz will smooth her out in a way that babies have smoothed a lot of us out. You know, when we see Cameron, I don't know about you, but I think of, you know, an independent woman, a little hardened, not in a bad way, but in a, you know, I'm coming from the gym, I got my own muscles. You won't tell me what to do. You know, how dare you? So you know, part of being a woman, at least for me, part of what I enjoy about being a woman is that we're allowed to be soft and collapse in the middle of the floor and be pink. And nobody looks at it as weird, no matter whether we're president or whether we're, you know, a teacher or something like that. So embrace your womanhood, Cameron. Enjoy your husband and your marriage, but remember one thing: babies don't save relationships. So you gotta work on both at the same time. Yeah. And so, Mariah Carey's new billionaire boyfriend, James Packard, is... I'm just here to tell the story. I'm not here, like, I'm just... Okay. Look, his name is James and he's a billionaire. You wouldn't throw him away. Okay, stop. I already told you. He's the 4th richest man in Australia, okay? So please. Anyway, he is going all out to win her over. Now you have to say, because I did, well, how do you win over Mariah Carey? You know, she's worth, you know, $500 million herself. She's been everywhere, can buy anything, seen the world. But he took her to a place she's never been. Israel. And she had a fabulous time. The problem is that they're still trotting the world from the yacht. Remember I was telling you they were on the yacht on Father's Day and whatnot. With dem babies. Monrockin and Monroein. Now, she seems happy. She's got a snackulation. Like snatchulation. Like she's apparently, you know, whatever you think about, you know, her gaining weight, she looks terrific to me. And she looks happy. And I have to say, the only thing that bothers me about this whole thing is that the kids are there. Monrockin and Monroein, because Nick reportedly is mad that he has not met James. And James is their male escort as they travel the world. I agree with Nick. I mean, on one hand, like I at least need to meet the guy who could potentially be influencing my daughter if they get married to be a nice young lady. And I need to meet the guy who could potentially be influencing my son. You know, like that is just wrong, Mariah, on one hand. On the other hand, in my head, because you know a lot goes on. In my head, Nick is probably so happy that she's occupied over here. Like, done. Like, done. Because in my head, Mariah is all about no, before I keep going, thank you. I'm gonna keep going, but can we talk without you judging? Yes. Oh, hell, you judge anyway. Look, can you come close? I'll meet you halfway. It's better than no way. Partridge Family. Do you remember that song? Okay. All right, look. I don't picture Mariah being fun in a relationship. Like, I picture her being childlike to a point of unicorns and that mess. Like, it's cute in the beginning, but all of a sudden, like, a guy wants to be with a woman. And I don't picture Mariah, I don't picture her having sex. No, what? Can we talk? And let me tell you something. This is not a new opinion. If you know me from the radio, you know I've said this before, okay? I picture her fanning her hair back and it all falls out on the pillow and her saying, now you go over there and observe me. While she just lays there. Like, I don't picture her having like great conversation that will really move a man to be turned on. Like, I don't picture any, and because of the tick in my head that I think that she might have in her head, I just picture guys using her for the Mariah Carey. So I'm really looking at this guy, James, because, you know, he was married twice, and he's got kids, so he's over that hump. And he's been engaged before to models, but I picture this guy like maybe using her, because we never knew who James was. And now we're talking about him on Hot Topics. So I'm just nervous for Mariah because I don't think that she's a pleasure in a relationship. I'm happy for Nick because I'm sure he's glad that she's occupied over there. I need her to introduce Monrockin and Monroe to Nick so Nick is satisfied as a father. And I was watching like a marathon a while and out the other day and I'm seeing all the, with our son. And I'm, like there are a bunch of like young, hot girls on that show. And I'm picturing like Mariah maybe losing it once he comes out with one of these girls, like, you know what I'm saying? Like losing it. But good luck to you, all three of yous. Listen, I know some of you might think that this is a seedy little show. And yes, we could be a sloppy, hot mess, but it comes from the place of a heart. I want to share something with you that's really important to me. I loved going to camp when I was a kid growing up. I was going to summer camp every single summer, like 2 different camps. Oh, day camp and then sleepaway camp. And I want to give underprivileged kids the same opportunity. Camp is wonderful. So, my family, we have the Hunter Foundation, and the Hunter Foundation will be sending a group, for the 2nd summer in a row, sending a group of deserving girls to summer camp. Horseback riding, jacks, swimming, all that stuff, the tents, the mosquitoes. I loved it. For more information on how you can find out how to help us and get involved, go to wendyshow.com. Thank you in advance. We've got more terrific show for you. From the hit show Power, Omari, Hardwick, and Naturi Naughton are here. But up next, we hit the streets of New York City for an all-new edition of Street Talk. So keep it here. Thanks. It's a sizzling all-new July on Wendy. Breaking news, breaking news. The real fireworks are happening right here on Hot Topics. Plus, the best beach essentials to make life a breeze. Oh, wow. Hitting the shore doesn't have to be a beach.
Monday on an all-new Wendy.
are opinionated all over the country, and we've taken Street Talk nationwide thanks to our friends at Metro PCS, where you can get the best deal, unlimited data, talk, and text for just $30 on selected devices. So let's check out what the streets of New York have to say about our favorite celebrities. Roll it. If you were trapped on a deserted island, which celebrity would you want by your side?
I want to be trapped on a deserted island with my homegirl, Gabourey Sidibe, because I know she's going to know how to find some food, and I'm going to follow homegirl because we need to eat.
The celebrity I want to be trapped on a deserted island with is Sofia Vergara, because she's a feisty Latina with a sweet set of coconuts.
If I was trapped on a deserted island, I would want Channing Tatum there, because I got some magic for his mic.
If you could trade places with one celebrity, who would it be?
The celebrity I would most like to trade places with is Jennifer Lawrence, because she has a bodyguard that is smoking hot, and I know how to get into trouble.
Trade places with Nicole Ari Parker, just so I can wake up to Boris Kojo and all them biceps and triceps and
I want to trade places with Chris Brown's baby, Royalty. She's 2 years old, she got 2 Lamborghinis and a Range Rover. I ride public transit. Chris Brown be my daddy.
Which celebrity sets off fireworks for you?
The celebrity who sets off my fireworks is Leonardo DiCaprio. I want to invite him to my 4th of July picnic and give him a slice of my hot apple pie.
The celebrity that sets off my fireworks is Vin Diesel, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and Jason Statham, because I love bald badasses.
fireworks for me. Ruby Rose from The Orange is the New Black. I'm about to commit a crime just to get locked up. How you doing?
The streets are always talking and we're always listening. Don't forget, with Metro PCS, you can get unlimited data, talk, and text for just $30 a month on selected devices. You'll be on the fast nationwide T-Mobile network. Up next, everybody, from Power, the stars Omari, Hardwick, and Naturi Naughton are here. Don't go far. Our first guest, star in one of the hottest shows on TV. He plays a drug lord and she plays a ride-or-die chick. Their show is on Stars. It's called Power. Take a look.
Look, I can handle Raina and Yaz, but honestly, I don't know how I'm going to handle Tariq. I can't teach him how to be a man. The worst part is you can't teach him how to be a man either.
Tasha.
Mm-mm. You know, the next time you see your son, he's going to ask you some tough questions. You should be prepared to answer.
Please welcome Omari, Hardwick, and Naturi Naughton. Yeah. Hey, woman. It's good to see you again. You look great. Hi, so nice to meet you.
New Jersey girl.
Everybody on the staff is looking at you like lusting. I mean, I want to give,
You're confident again. Thank you.
Okay, first things first, I want to give shoe cam.
Shoe cam.
Omari, you first.
Shoe cam.
Well, actually, you can do it together. Go ahead. No, look, these tassels. No, the tassels.
Yes.
Play the tassels. They're so cute.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cute.
Footsie. We're playing footsie.
I know.
So I've known Naturi for a while.
Yes.
Many, many years.
Many years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We saw you at the BET Awards.
Yes.
And you know, you wore a really special dress, and I
did.
understand it's Jersey born.
Yes.
Talk
you know,
about that.
I'm a Jersey girl, East Orange, Jersey.
Okay.
So it felt great because I reached out to Kaima McIntyre, a young designer who designed her own prom dress, and she went viral, and I wanted to give her an
That's
opportunity
her.
to shine.
Okay.
And there she is, and that's my dress that was designed by her, and I'm just so proud to give Jersey and young talent the opportunity to shine.
But the interesting thing about her picture is all this is displayed at the prom. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, a little quick, but she's such a classy lady. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Well, congratulations,
Thank
both
you.
of you, on Power.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, Omari, you play Ghost,
I play Ghost.
and
Crazy
Naturi,
ass
you play
Ghost.
Tasha. And you know, in the last episode I saw, Ghost is cheating on Natasha with his old school girlfriend.
Old school.
Now,
I like the way
Natasha,
you put
you know about this.
Tasha.
Tasha, I'm sorry, you know about this.
Yes.
So, what can we expect as the season rolls on?
that. Well, I mean, how many people saw episode 4? Was it 4?
That was our last one, yes.
So,
Okay.
so then you guys know, and you know, Wendy, I'm not in the home anymore.
Right?
So
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying to
kicked him
figure the
out.
whole
I
couch
kicked
thing
him
out.
out.
And it's not the couch within the home, it's the couch at the hotel.
Yeah.
You know, ironically, the hotel that we film in is the James Hotel. And so Ghost, of course, his alter ego is James.
It's James.
So it's kind of ironic, but
Yeah.
we're gonna figure. I mean, we'll figure it out as the season goes. Of course, the writing, Courtney Kimpagbo
Yes.
and
It's
the
really
team's
good.
writing.
Big ups to Courtney
amazing.
Kimpagbo.
It's really good.
Amazing.
A black woman.
So, and now I love that 50 Cent has come from behind, you know, the camera to be on the camera. I love his
He's great in
character.
his character, isn't it?
I love it.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
great.
He's often said that that you guys show Power is the spawn that gave Empire life, or something.
Well, you know, 50 is very outspoken. All I say is, at the end of the day, I respect that. You know how that hip hop competition is. It's
Yes.
like battling. We battle, but at the end of the day, Empire's in a whole different lane.
think
We're
they're
in a
very
whole
different shows.
different lane. We are on cable premium. They're on Fox. It's so different, right?
I think you know what I liken it to this one.
I'm just
I say
saying.
that. What'd you say?
She thought I was.
No, but I think there's room for both of you.
Absolutely.
There's no need for a conversation.
Why can't we all just get along?
I like both shows.
I think whenever you see a show that's full of brown people,
People of color.
and you have Lee Daniels at the helm, you have Courtney Kimpagbo and 50
Right.
at the helm. So, and then you get, you know what? It's the rags to riches story. So Lucius is rags to riches, Ghost is rags to riches.
Yes.
So I understand the comparison, and I think agreeing with you, there's room for two. I
Why
think
can't
it
there be?
works.
So, and okay. And so now, it's interesting when Tasha meets Cookie.
Oh, yes.
How
Tasha
did-
met Cookie recently.
How did that go?
Okay, so I met Taraji P. Henson on the ABFF carpet. I was so excited.
Yeah.
Because I've been a fan of her since Baby
She's a
Boy.
nice girl.
She's just wonderful. She turned around and was like, hey, baby. Like, you know, and gave me a hug.
She's very DC, right?
Yes, but just really cool because, you know, the whole Tasha versus Cookie, who would beat each other down. I'm like, we sisters. We all love, and
It's
I'm
TV.
inspired
Nobody's
by her.
fighting, everyone.
Thank you.
It's just a show.
Well, people get crazy.
People do get crazy.
But you grabbed your Glock in episode 4.
I did grab a Glock in episode 4.
Yeah.
50 Cent plays Kanan, and Kanan knows not to mess with Tasha. Tasha's not one to be messed with.
No.
Now, Omari, you have a very sexy role, and I know you're married.
You've been doing
hot,
sexy
he's
roles.
hot.
How does it? No,
You've been doing sexy.
No, I
She's
don't
like
do.
those.
No, I'm talking power sexy.
It is pretty hot.
You had sexy role on Being Mary Jane.
Yes, ma'am.
And you've had sexy role on Power.
Isn't he great?
How does your wife react to that?
Well, you know what's ironic, Wendy, she actually, she's a publicist, and so she actually promoted me doing...
She gets it.
Yeah, she kind of was like, you really need to do Being Mary Jane. I was trying to run from the whole position of leading man for a long time, and between she, Courtney, and Curtis, all of them have gotten on me and said, stop running from it. Embrace it.
Yeah.
So
she's
pretty secure with it.
Yeah, well, that's good, because you do a really good job.
Yeah.
And Naturi.
Yes.
Naturi and I have known each other since she was in the group 3LW.
Call her out. How old is she, Wendy?
12?
15.
You were 15? She was 15 years old, and now you're 31, so I've known you for a long time.
Wow.
Now, there's Naturi in the middle. That's Adrienne Bailon on her left, and Keely Williams on her right. Now, Keely's sister was, or mother was the helm of 3LW, so Keely was supposed to be the star. Where is she? What is she
No clue. No clue.
No shade.
No.
I'm just asking.
Really, no clue. Really, genuinely, I have no clue. But the blessing of 3LW is that I had the opportunity as a teenager to learn so much in the business. They kind of pushed me out of that. I learned a lot. It hurt at the time,
They didn't push you out. God didn't want you out.
No, they threw a two-piece from KFC at you. Okay.
They did. Wendy remembers.
I remember the radio interview that we did.
The Wendy experience.
Those girls threw a two-piece of KFC mashed potatoes
And a lot
included at our girl. But there you rise. You're on Power.
Thank you.
And I love Adrienne. She's on The Real. And Keely, whatever you're doing. But do you talk to any of these girls?
I don't. I saw Adrienne. I see her. I'm very pleasant because at the end of the day, it's all positive. I'm happy to be where I am, and doing Power is just making me feel empowered.
Good
so
for you. Good for you. And we also love you as Little Kim.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Power, everybody, airs Saturday nights at 9 o'clock on Stars. If you're not watching it, you are out of the loop. Ask Wendy is next. Our sizzling all-new July continues. We've searched high and low for the hottest topics. When I find their business out on the stoop of the Wendy Show, I gotta bring it in and talk about it. Plus, Whitney and Bobby Christina. We're getting the inside scoop on their world from Ian Halprin.
Tuesday on an all-new Wendy.
Time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
How are you doing? I'm Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi. I'm a divorced mom. I have two amazing boys. They're ages 5 and 9, and I'm dating, but a lot of men, they ditch when they find out I have kids. Do you think it's okay to wait till, like, the 3rd date or something to tell them?
No, she's nodding and saying absolutely. No, I don't agree with you. I think that your children are the most important appendage to your life, and you need to say that even before they ask you out on the date. Like, I mean, that's an exaggeration, but yes, that needs to be exposed right away. And eventually, like, what are you dating, younger?
All different ages. I mean, I'd rather be with someone close in age to me and somebody that has, their own children, but, fun in it.
Look, you'll find a guy who wants to, deal with, you and the kids, but yeah, no, that needs to be divulged, correct? Yeah. Okay, very well.
Hey, Wendy, I'm Nakia. How you doing?
How you doing, Nakia?
Okay, so I have an ex-boyfriend from 3 years ago.
Okay.
We left on good terms. We haven't talked since, but I came back from my first year, glowed up, and he done texted me asking to go on dinner. The problem is he has a pregnant girlfriend, so what should I do?
You need to tell him about himself so he doesn't make this mistake with another girl who might not be as vested. You're only vested because you're his ex-girlfriend. You don't really care about him, but that he's wrong on every level. And you will not go to heaven if you entertain him. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, very good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't entertain that. Okay, there's a woman in the audience who wants to know if she should break up with her boyfriend because he makes twice as much money as her. More Ask Wendy after these messages. It's so easy to get fabulous Wendy Show bling. Just go to wendyshow.com and click Shop Wendy. T-shirts, Diva fans, and my favorite mugs, plus more. Are you shopping? Welcome back. Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing, Wendy? My name is Naomi.
Okay.
I've been with my boyfriend for 4 years, and we have a loving and wonderful relationship. And I make way more money than him, but he wants to get married. Should I break up with him or should I stay with him?
Wow, you are hard. No, I get practical, but in these days, a lot of us make more money than a lot of them. And what you have to do is you have to know how to leave that boss attitude out on the curb and get in the house and learn how to be a woman.
Yes.
That's soft and pink. Do you have children together?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you say that, Naomi?
Well, we don't. I have my 2 kids and he has a son, but we're a family.
But
so.
exactly, but everybody's met each other and you live together?
Yes.
Well, why wouldn't you marry him after 4 years?
I do want to, but it's a hard time.
Was he jealous of you?
No, he's not jealous. It's just, it's hard financially, so.
Does he work?
Yes, he does.
Does he work enough to satisfy you?
To satisfy me, no. But I have faith in him that he'll do better in the
All right,
future.
well, faith doesn't pay the bills.
That's true.
So maybe hold off on the marriage part.
Yes.
And if you choose to marry him, make sure that you, like many of us were taught back in the day by our moms, you make sure you have your money. And then you all have, he has his money.
Yes.
And if you so choose, co-mingle.
Okay.
But don't do a lot of mingulation. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you've introduced your kids to a lot already.
Yes.
Do you love him with all your heart?
I do.
If he was making as much money as you, would you marry him? No question.
Of course.
All right, then you're gonna have to pray on it.
Yeah, I've been praying.
Okay, well keep praying.
Yeah.
Through the commercial break. Up next, we're gonna play Celebrity Said What next. Good luck. Josette is from Brooklyn, and we're playing Celebrity Said What? Josette, which celeb said, I'm going to say this tonight because 20 years from now, I might not be able to say it, but I can say it tonight. You are now watching the greatest living rock star on the planet. Was it Kanye West, Madonna, or Marilyn Manson?
How you doing, Wendy? I'm going to say Kanye. Sounds like right up his alley.
Duh! Yes! You got yourself a George Foreman indoor electric grill. Congratulations, Josette. We'll be right back. Enjoy. I want to thank my guests and my co-host, my fabulous studio audience. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye.